Be prepared. Something big is happening right now. October 23rd is not just another day. The new moon is moving into place. And it can change everything. Your life, your energy, and the way the world around you feels. You felt it for days, maybe weeks. Things you didn't understand before are about to make sense. People around you might act different. Some things may end, and new things may start. This is the moment the universe is asking you to pay attention. What you say, who you spend time with, and the choices you make today, all of it matters more than usual. Some of you will feel clarity and peace. Others pressure and tension, but everyone will feel the shift. So stay with me, like this video, subscribe, and comment. I'm ready below. Tonight, we are about to witness a moment that can change everything. The new moon is entering a space that opens doors for big shifts in life. Decisions, connections, and opportunities that were hidden can now show up clearly. Some points in the sky are active in a way that doesn't happen often. These points carry energy that helps move things forward, gives clarity, and highlights what needs attention. In old traditions, this was seen as a gateway, a chance to step into new possibilities. Now that same force is available for anyone ready to take action. This is a moment to notice what really matters, to act with purpose, and to see situations in a new way. Tonight's energy can change the way the next weeks unfold. The doors it opens are real, and those who step through will feel the shift immediately. October 23rd, a day that was chosen long before you came here, marks a turning point for growth and clarity. Soul contracts that were made before this life are moving into resolution. Connections that needed to shift, lessons that were waiting, and paths that were meant to open are all part of this moment. The energy around it is aligning with what each person was meant to experience. Karmic endings are happening now. Situations that have repeated for months or even years are coming to a close. The release is not random. It is guided, intentional, and part of a larger spiritual shift. This is an opportunity to move past what no longer supports progress and to step into the part of life that has been waiting. Collective movement is also in motion. Communities, groups, and relationships are adjusting as old contracts resolve. Those who have stayed aware, who have put in the work quietly, are meeting results that match their effort and focus. The timing is perfect for breakthroughs that feel natural, as if life itself is finally agreeing with the soul's intentions. The spiritual meaning of this day is clear. Growth, clarity, and alignment are available for those willing to step forward. Paths that were unclear now show direction. Lessons that have lingered now reveal answers. What happens today is not random, and it is not by chance. Each action, each decision, each moment is part of a larger plan, crafted to support the soul's journey. Being present with this energy allows one to move confidently through change. What has been waiting in the background now steps into view. Connections, clarity, and outcomes align with the intentions of the soul. This is a moment of initiation, a chance to step fully into the role that life has prepared. Today, the shift is obvious in ways that can feel surprising. Emotions rise suddenly, sometimes without reason. Old attachments or past experiences can resurface, making thoughts spin or bringing clarity in unexpected bursts. These moments are not random. They mark the clearing of what has been holding attention and energy back. People may notice physical reactions too. Sudden ringing, a sense of tension in the head, or unexpected fatigue can appear. These are signs of adjustment, a recalibration that allows the body and mind to align with a higher state of awareness. The body reacts to changes in timing, connections, and opportunities, reminding the soul to pay attention and integrate what is happening. Emotional intensity can sweep in at once. Feelings of sadness, joy, or overwhelm can come in waves. These are not punishments or failures. Each emotional wave is a release, a clearing that prepares space for clarity, wisdom, and new perspective. Situations that have lingered in uncertainty may now appear more understandable, giving insight into relationships, decisions, and personal growth. Even moments of disorientation carry purpose. Sudden thoughts or memories can resurface, and what seemed confusing at first often holds the key to understanding important lessons. What is happening is a form of inner alignment, a natural recalibration toward a stronger, more present version of oneself. No one experiencing this is alone. Many are moving through similar shifts, each in their own unique way. These signs are markers of evolution, proof that transformation is happening internally and externally. What may seem overwhelming at first is a necessary clearing, allowing space for energy that is aligned, purposeful, and forward-moving. By staying aware and present, this release becomes guidance rather than disruption. Each emotional surge, each physical response, and each mental spark is part of a larger intentional adjustment. The work done today, including moments of discomfort, creates a foundation for clarity and confidence in what is coming next. The movement through these experiences is part of the journey. Those experiencing flashes of insight, sudden emotions, or physical signals are stepping into a new phase of presence and understanding. The events and responses of this day are not random. They are integral to evolution, offering alignment, clarity, and preparation for the next stage. Right now, challenges that have been under the surface are coming forward. Old fears, unfinished situations, and patterns that repeat are showing themselves clearly. This is not a punishment, but an invitation to face what has been avoided and to transform it. The events of October 23rd are activating moments that bring hidden aspects of the self into awareness. Thoughts or reactions that seem confusing are actually signals guiding toward understanding and change. Experiences that repeat in life often have lessons built into them, and today offers the chance to uncover those lessons and release what no longer serves growth. Inner tension may rise as old emotions come back. Relationships, decisions, or behaviors that have carried weight are being highlighted. This is the moment to look honestly at what has been blocking progress. By acknowledging these elements, emotional alchemy can happen, turning old frustration or fear into clarity, insight, and freedom. Patterns in personal interactions may surface now. Repeated arguments, misunderstandings, or unspoken resentments can show why certain situations keep returning. The key is not to resist or judge, but to observe, understand, and take steps toward resolution. This is the practical work of transformation, a way to clear space for what's ready to grow. The day of October 23rd brings a sense of urgency in confronting these challenges. It asks for honesty, courage, and patience with oneself. The shadow once hidden becomes visible, offering a chance to release what no longer aligns with your path. Emotional truth is the bridge to freedom. Release is at the center of this moment. By facing inner obstacles, old expectations, and repeated patterns, energy that has been stagnant begins to move. Each insight and act of letting go allows a deeper connection to what is real, purposeful, and forward-moving. This is not a quick process, but a powerful opportunity. What comes up today can be transformed into understanding, compassion, and confidence. By working with these moments, life becomes clearer, choices sharper, and the next steps more aligned. October 23rd will be remembered as a turning point for those who choose to engage with it fully. This moon alignment is a turning point that cannot be ignored. Energy in life is moving in a way that opens clarity, direction, and opportunity. Actions that once seemed stuck are now ready to move forward. Connections, choices, and intentions are all sharper, more meaningful, and more powerful. October 23rd brings a subtle but undeniable change. What has been unclear or confusing now starts to show purpose. Thoughts, interactions, and decisions begin to line up in ways that make sense. It is as if the universe is handing a key to step into a new level of understanding and presence. Momentum is building fast. Old limits, unspoken doubts, and hesitations are being released. The mind, emotions, and body are all adjusting to this new pace, creating a sense of expansion and freedom. Each moment is charged with potential, inviting action, clarity, and trust in what comes next. Connections with others can feel stronger, more real, and more impactful. Opportunities that were hidden or delayed can now appear, bringing options that match personal growth and intention. Decisions that once felt heavy are now easier, guided by this unseen current moving everything forward. This alignment is more than timing. It is a doorway. Vibrational shifts are happening, opening space for new experiences, understanding, and perspective. Those who step into this flow will notice a stronger connection to choices, clarity in what matters, and a confidence that moves life forward. Momentum continues to build, making it impossible to ignore the pull toward clarity and purpose. Each thought, interaction, and action carries more weight now, inviting presence, attention, and focus. The experience is both grounding and expansive, pushing toward meaningful change without forcing or rushing it. By embracing this shift, energy becomes a guide rather than a challenge. Opportunities, insights, and clarity show the next steps in ways that feel natural and direct. What unfolds now can create a foundation for weeks and months ahead, shaping life in ways that are visible, felt, and undeniable. Tonight, a shift is moving through every interaction, every decision, every connection in ways that cannot be ignored. What is unfolding is bigger than any individual moment. The energy circulating now carries momentum that touches personal growth, relationships, and the ways life seems to rearrange itself. There is a magnetic pull drawing attention to truths that have waited quietly to surface. Those who are awake to these movements recognize them instantly, and even those still finding their footing will sense the subtle change in dynamics around them. The new moon alignment on October 23rd has activated a rare window where awareness expands beyond familiar limits. Moments that might have once seemed disconnected, confusing, or unrelated are now connecting in patterns that feel intuitive and meaningful. The threads of intention and action are weaving together in ways that hint at collective recognition. Subtle yet undeniable. Conversations, meetings, creative pursuits, and personal choices all carry amplified weight, influencing outcomes in ways that ripple far beyond what can be seen immediately. Observing how interactions unfold, it becomes clear that energy is converging on shared understanding. The focus is no longer just individual. It extends into the spaces between people, into communities, groups, and networks of thought. Decisions, choices, and alignments that once carried only personal impact now influence larger sequences of events. This is a moment where awareness multiplies, where insight becomes contagious, and where clarity spreads as naturally as light through water. There is an unmistakable acceleration in perception. Internal realizations arrive faster, connections between ideas sharpen, and understanding deepens in layers that were previously inaccessible. Those who are attentive notice that every action resonates beyond personal intention, shaping interactions in subtle but profound ways. These changes encourage movement toward higher resonance, opening doors that have remained closed while outdated expectations, patterns, or constraints begin to fade. Moments of inspiration are intensified. Insights that seem sudden are often the culmination of unseen alignment. Encounters with others, even brief or unexpected, carry resonance that amplifies collective awakening. The impact of these interactions is not just local. Subtle energy threads carry influence across groups, networks, and interactions, creating a web of connected understanding. Those present in these moments experience the unfolding as a series of confirmations, synchronicities, and realizations that deepen trust in intuition and timing. Emotional and intellectual clarity is heightened. Individuals notice how personal breakthroughs, realizations, and decisions naturally intersect with larger waves of awareness. Opportunities to contribute, influence, or support growth appear in ways that feel significant, as if life is presenting chances to act in alignment with a broader shift. The sense of contribution is not imposed. It arrives through resonance, choice, and responsiveness to the unfolding flow. Old misconceptions or outdated beliefs are tested now. What once seemed certain may no longer hold weight, and perspectives that have guided understanding begin to evolve. Shifts in thinking, understanding, and interaction become evident, and they create room for new frameworks to emerge. These frameworks are not theoretical. They are lived, practical, and often visible in how decisions, collaborations, and intentions flow. The process encourages letting go of rigidity while strengthening clarity, adaptability, and insight. Subtle synchronization of timing appears everywhere. Events, meetings, and connections coincide with a sense of inevitability. Decisions that once required heavy consideration now present themselves with a natural clarity, as if the unseen currents have arranged outcomes to match intention and awareness. Life feels orchestrated in ways that confirm trust in instinct, intuition, and discernment. Those who observe carefully notice that even seemingly minor decisions carry amplified effects, creating a network of outcomes that reflect the deeper shift in momentum. Interactions become mirrors of understanding. Reactions, responses, and engagement reveal the alignment of thought and intention across many levels. The energy of awareness spreads, and choices resonate not just individually, but in shared spaces. There is an emergent sense of coordination, as if life itself is acknowledging readiness, adaptability, and conscious participation. The unfolding feels expansive yet grounded, energetic yet tangible, showing that progress and insight are inseparable from action and engagement. Connections that feel serendipitous or meaningful are amplified. These moments are not coincidences. They are signs of recognition, opportunities for insight, and openings for influence. Groups, communities, and networks experience subtle harmonization, where individual clarity merges into broader understanding. Each interaction becomes a point of resonance, contributing to an invisible network of awareness that grows stronger with each moment of presence, observation, and conscious choice. The influence of today extends beyond visible outcomes. Subtle currents guide action, intention, and attention toward experiences that enhance growth, understanding, and contribution. Even small choices carry ripple effects, shaping interactions, perception, and engagement. Those who act with intention discover that life begins to align with purpose, creating momentum that feels natural, yet powerful. The influence of October 23rd new moon alignment marks one of those rare inflection points where timing, awareness, and readiness converge, making the unfolding unmistakable. Expansion of awareness continues in unexpected ways. Ideas that once seemed separate begin to intersect, creating new understanding. Relationships, projects, and collaborations take on layers of meaning that were previously hidden. Moments of insight arrive through dialogue, observation, and action, emphasizing that consciousness grows most when engagement is active and responsive. Every encounter holds potential to reinforce awareness and understanding. Momentum builds quietly but persistently. Those who remain attentive to changes, interactions, and insights notice a cumulative effect where growth, clarity, and understanding accelerate naturally. The unfolding is not forced. It is a natural consequence of resonance, choice, and awareness. Even small adjustments now contribute to larger movements, allowing influence to spread across networks, communities, and interactions with increasing precision and impact. Opportunities to witness transformation appear in subtle ways. Observing the shifts in behavior, understanding, and perception across groups or relationships offers confirmation of the unfolding movement. Each alignment, insight, or revelation adds to a growing sense of momentum, showing that conscious participation amplifies awareness beyond the individual level. Connections that once felt fragmented now harmonize naturally. Interaction flows with clarity, choice, and responsiveness. Influence spreads quietly, shaping understanding, collaboration, and outcomes. Life becomes a mirror reflecting the readiness, awareness, and contribution of those present. The effects of action, insight, and intention move outward, reinforcing the ripple effect of awakening and conscious participation. The energy of interaction now carries weight beyond what is immediately visible. Insights, choices, and actions ripple across groups, shaping experiences and opportunities in ways that often go unnoticed at first. Each engagement contributes to a larger shift in awareness, and every person participating adds to the strength of movement toward clarity and higher understanding. The new moon alignment on October 23rd strengthens this momentum. Decisions made, conversations held, and intentions expressed now carry influence that spreads through networks of thought, communication, and activity. What may have seemed small before now shows its significance, revealing that influence is proportional to presence and focus. Connections take on a renewed depth. Shared intentions, aligned focus, and responsiveness to unfolding events create moments of recognition and understanding. Even brief encounters or short exchanges can spark clarity, providing insight that shifts direction, enhances understanding, and creates space for advancement. Participation, observation, and conscious action amplify this effect, allowing influence to expand naturally. Repetition of insight is no longer necessary. Understanding that emerges now is direct, clear, and layered. Experiences align in ways that highlight timing, readiness, and resonance. Moments of hesitation or uncertainty transform into opportunities for choice, emphasizing that conscious engagement strengthens the flow of awareness and influence. Groups and collaborations begin to function as extensions of individual growth. Decisions made collectively reflect insight, focus, and intention. Responses and reactions within these groups reveal the alignment of awareness, showing where influence is strongest and where attention is needed. Those who move with awareness notice that their actions contribute directly to shared clarity, creating momentum that is both visible and invisible, immediate and far-reaching. The interplay between individual clarity and broader understanding becomes obvious. Actions taken today, decisions made, and intentions expressed all converge into larger patterns of influence and awareness. Moments that once seemed isolated now show their relevance, emphasizing that conscious participation strengthens the movement of insight, resonance, and impact. Energy continues to expand. Observation, attention, and engagement amplify the effects of choice. Networks of communication, collaboration, and interaction reflect alignment, resonance, and intention. Influence spreads quietly but powerfully, shaping outcomes, understanding, and perception across personal and shared spaces. The sense of contribution grows naturally. Actions taken with awareness, insight, and intention now carry greater significance. Connections that have been tentative or uncertain reveal clarity. Decisions that seemed unclear transform into points of influence, shaping interactions, perception, and understanding in ways that are meaningful, noticeable, and lasting. Resonance multiplies across all levels. Insight and observation interact with responsiveness and action, creating a chain of influence that extends beyond immediate circles. The flow of awareness spreads, reinforcing understanding, strengthening collaboration, and amplifying alignment. Those present and attentive see that engagement itself produces momentum, clarity, and tangible results. Moments of synchronicity appear more frequently. Situations, meetings, and interactions coincide with timing that seems too exact to be random. Each instance confirms that influence, awareness, and insight are connecting in ways that generate expansion. Small actions create larger results, and conscious engagement with the moment intensifies impact. Awareness grows as influence spreads. Observing, participating, and responding now create waves that reinforce understanding, strengthen connections, and highlight alignment. Choices become more visible in their outcomes, and the power of conscious engagement is undeniable. The flow of insight, clarity, and responsiveness accelerates, demonstrating that participation in the moment shapes outcomes in both immediate and lasting ways. The sense of a larger purpose becomes more apparent. Networks, interactions, and shared spaces reflect alignment, insight, and action. What occurs now is an invitation to step fully into awareness, to act with focus, and to recognize the influence that comes from conscious participation. The results of these efforts ripple outward, shaping perception, understanding, and experience across many layers of interaction. Change now is tangible and recognizable. Observing interactions, responding with clarity, and acting with intention produces visible outcomes. Alignment between insight, choice, and responsiveness grows stronger, demonstrating the power of attention and conscious engagement. Those who act with focus contribute directly to the momentum of awareness, influence, and understanding. The effects of this period extend beyond immediate observation. Decisions, actions, and intentions now contribute to larger shifts in awareness, perception, and influence. Every interaction, choice, and engagement adds to momentum, creating a network of insight and responsiveness that spreads naturally. The movement continues quietly but powerfully. Moments of recognition, understanding, and insight reinforce clarity, influence, and focus. Connections that align with awareness expand, showing that conscious engagement produces results far beyond the individual. Participation shapes outcomes, reinforces alignment, and amplifies insight across networks and interactions. As the night unfolds, the impact of conscious action becomes more visible. The new moon alignment of October 23rd serves as a catalyst, highlighting influence, clarity, and presence. Awareness expands, choices resonate, and interactions demonstrate the power of participation. Those who move with focus, observation, and responsiveness witness the unfolding of a larger shift, one that strengthens understanding, influence, and momentum across every layer of engagement. The ripple effect is undeniable. Actions, choices, and awareness interact to produce outcomes that echo beyond immediate moments. Participation now carries weight, shaping interactions, understanding, and perception in ways that are clear, meaningful, and lasting. Momentum grows as engagement deepens and insight spreads naturally, reinforcing the connection between awareness and influence. Networks, collaborations, and shared spaces now reflect alignment, understanding, and action. Moments of clarity, recognition, and insight appear with increasing frequency, showing that conscious engagement produces tangible effects. Those who act intentionally contribute directly to the unfolding of influence, resonance, and awareness. This is the turning point where insight, presence, and action converge. Engagement with awareness, observation, and responsiveness amplifies momentum, strengthens clarity, and deepens understanding. The night, the alignment, and the participation combine to create a wave of influence that extends far beyond immediate perception, shaping outcomes, insight, and awareness for weeks to come. The energy of October 23rd. Moon alignment calls for action that is deliberate and intentional. Today, movement arises not from force but from clarity and presence. The most effective way to navigate these moments is to observation, becomes a tool for transformation. By noticing which relationships, thoughts, or habits carry weight without judgment, one can choose where attention and energy should go. Connection with natural cycles amplifies insight.
Spending time in spaces that resonate with observation and reflection.
Whether through walking in natural surroundings, meditating with intention, or engaging in ritual movement creates feedback loops that enhance clarity. Indigenous practices remind that rhythm, repetition, and awareness of cycles help reveal where energy is ripe for transformation and where release is needed. The principle of cause and effect is emphasized. Now every intentional thought, step, and choice carries weight. Decisions made with awareness ripple outward, influencing outcomes in subtle but powerful ways. Remaining centered while engaging with others, observing interactions, and maintaining focus on what is constructive allows insight to manifest into tangible results. Journaling or recording impressions can act as a mirror. Writing without expectation captures the threads of awareness that might otherwise go unnoticed. This practice enhances understanding of internal priorities, illuminates subtle guidance, and strengthens clarity and movement. Reflection alone is not enough. Action must follow insight. Vedic principles emphasize the alignment of thought, word, and movement. When attention, intention, and action come together, the outcomes become unmistakable. Each deliberate step reinforces clarity, strengthens presence, and deepens understanding of how choices influence both personal and wider cycles. Breathing exercises or focused movement can anchor awareness. They create a rhythm that allows clarity to settle, helping decisions feel precise and guided. Even simple gestures repeated with intention hold more weight than grand efforts made without focus. The energy available now is intelligent and responsive, rewarding conscious engagement with results that align with growth and purpose. The moon alignment of October 23rd reminds that timing is not random. The alignment highlights moments where intentional action can create measurable results by staying aware, engaged, and responsive. Clarity becomes a tool, guidance becomes visible, and the path forward feels increasingly natural. The choices made now echo far beyond the immediate, shaping not only what comes next but the foundation for continued growth and insight. The moment of clarity is here. The moon alignment of October 23rd is guiding transformation in ways that ripple beyond today. Awareness, insight, and presence are stronger now, and the understanding gained can be carried forward into every interaction, decision, and connection. Words spoken and actions taken in this window hold more meaning than usual. Reflections on personal growth and recognition of progress illuminate paths that were unclear before. Each thought and expression has the potential to inspire, shift, or awaken others. Those who resonate with this message are invited to anchor it in intention. Comment a power phrase in the section below, something that represents courage, clarity, or expansion. Let these words serve as a declaration of readiness, a mark of alignment, and a way to hold the insights of this moment. Sharing what has been received strengthens the ripple effect. Sending this video to someone navigating awakening can open doors, provide clarity, or simply remind them they are not alone. The guidance available today, amplified by the moon alignment, is meant to expand understanding, build momentum, and connect hearts and minds across experience. Carry this presence forward. Engage, reflect, and share. Trust that the clarity and insight revealed now will continue to grow, guide, and illuminate the path ahead.